Okay, hi everyone. I'm back, and so is Bridget. Um, so I haven't really ate anything today. So what sounded good to me was macaroni salad. You're thinking, my gosh, it's December. We're getting into all that comfort food. Well, macaroni salad is my comfort food, and it is good any time of year, not just the summertime. So that's what we're gonna do. But what you'll want to do first is you will want to get a large pot. Put about 6 cups of water in there. Get you a pound of elbow macaroni. Bring it to a boil. Make sure you stir it. You don't want it to stick to the bottom of the pan. And once it gets to a boil, lower that heat. Let it simmer for about, I guess it takes about 10-15 minutes, uncovered. And then strain out your water. Don't rinse it. I hate this rinsing stuff. But don't rinse it and let it cool. And this is what I've got here. I've got a whole bowl of elbow macaroni that I've done that to exactly. Bridget, what are you wanting? Okay, we're gonna get up here. So I'm gonna move my stool out of the way and I'm going to get up here and show you what we're gonna do. So I've got 1 pound, and that's about, I guess, 4 to 6 cups. It's not a precise, you can't mess this up, just whatever you got. And I've got my Tupperware, that's a bowl here. We're mixing this up in. And what we're going to do is we are going to add, I've got some apple cider vinegar, and we are going to add a 1/4 cup in our Tupperware measuring cups here, a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. If you haven't noticed yet, everything's Tupperware. So that's how we have to try to make a living around here. And so if you visit our website, that helps me feed these critters. And I will always put the link to my Tupperware website in the description below. So back to our macaroni salad. So we've got a 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar. And then we are going to add in 2/3 of a cup of sugar. Mix that in really good. Sugar, sugar, sugar. The death of us all. And, but it is really good. I'm sorry. Then we've got some mustard here. And I'm going to measure out 2.5 teaspoons of, I've got my Tupperware spoons here. They all stay together, but you can snap them off as you need them. And there's one. There's two. And there's about a half. All right. I'm going to rinse that off real quick. Yuck. Yucky, yucky. So that was, again, 2.5 teaspoons of mustard. Mix that in there. What are you doing? Bridget, no. And then we've got 1 cup of mayo. And we're going to put that in there. Again, nice Tupperware spatula. Make sure we get it all. Gets everything out of there. Put that behind me. We're going to mix that really, really good. Yum, yum. Now I'm actually kind of getting hungry. So This is good. I can eat this all by itself. It don't have to be a side for me. But doing it this way, it makes a lot. So you will have either feed a big family or have plenty for other meals. So we are now going to add, let's see here, let's do a half. Let me get a half a teaspoon here. Half a teaspoon. We're going to do 1.5 teaspoons of salt. So let me get my sea salt here. There's one. And there's my half. And we're going to put in a half teaspoon of pepper. And like anybody that's watched my videos knows, I'm not a big fan of black pepper. I like white pepper. That's what I'm going to add in here. And you can chop up like 2 stalks of celery and put it in here. I'm not a huge fan of chopped celery. I like the leaves. I just don't like chopped celery. So when I get it at the store, I'll use the leaves and usually chop it up and give that part to my chickens. And then I take the bottom of it and I put it in a little bit of water and set it in the windowsill and let the celery grow more leaves, and I use the leaves. That's the part I like. But right now, I don't have any leaves. So I'm going to use like a half teaspoon of celery seed. Sprinkle that all in there. Yeah, I'm getting a little distracted this evening. Now you can also chop up some onion. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. But you can absolutely chop up onion. So instead of onion, and you can also chop up some green pepper, but I'm just not feeling the vibe of that. But I did in my freezer mate have some frozen peas. So I'm going to put my frozen peas in there. That was about the equivalent of about 2 cups of frozen peas instead of using the onion and the celery. So I'm putting my frozen peas in there. And then I took 1 large carrot and I put it in my supersonic chopper compact here. And it's not chopped up yet, so as you can see, I put my chunks in there. So we are going to get the top on. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the top off. I don't know. Okay. But I kind of try to do this ahead of time because it is noisy, but we're going to do it. And that makes some nice, finely grated carrot. I'm going to take my blades out. Be careful with those. Finely grated carrot. And that's about, maybe a little over half a cup. But that was 1 large carrot. So I'm going to sprinkle that in there. Throw that behind. And we're going to mix that up. Bridget, what are you doing? And see, even though I'm using different things than traditional stuff you put in macaroni salad, it's still going to be really, really super good. And see how pretty that looks? And no, I'm not done yet because some people like it, some people don't. But I'm going to take me about a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. Yep. Don't be chintzy. And I'm going to dump that in there too. Mix that all up. It just looks so good. And that about does it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get all of this out of the way. You're going to take this. That looks so good. And it tastes, let me see. Yeah, it tastes perfect. But it'll taste even better because what you're going to do, I'm going to put my seal on here. Again, with the Tupperware seals, you walk those around, snap, press in the middle, air comes out, and you're going to let that sit out on your counter or in your refrigerator for about an hour. Let all of that, the apple cider vinegar and the pepper and all of that just really marinate for about an hour, and then it'll be ready to serve. So that's it for this evening. I hope that was something simple that you can put together. And I know here in about an hour, it's getting late, but an hour, and that's going to be my dinner. But stay tuned because we are getting into that holiday season, and I'm going to have a really big candy video coming up. So, talk to you later. Bye. Oh, check out the website down below.